what's up, party people? Let's get ready to play some D&D. Just dive into
We're
it.
couch D&Ding. I love it.
My God.
All right.
Serious?
So
Yeah, have you not seen that?
On that note,
No.
we'll hop into it before we get too late. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody faring? What's everybody rolling tonight?
Dispel, same as always. For Elpis.
Wait, what's
by
this?
Dispel.
Courtney, you wanted this bit to happen. I'm trying to make it happen.
I did. But it's the same dice every time. So I have this really
That's okay.
Still Dispel.
I have this really pretty set for Elpis.
There you go.
It's glittery, liquid core, very fun.
All right, cool.
We're
Don't forget to like
doing
and
the-
subscribe. Let's go.
Yes,
Can't do it.
love
Will you just ask Courtney? You don't ask anyone else?
the bit was
yeah.
fading. I gotta move on.
He's legally obliged to ask.
Very nice.
There you go.
You know, you could
Why-
put googly eyes on that D12.
I was gonna say, why do you have a 000?
That's the D100.
It's a D100.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I
makes
see.
sense.
Pleb.
All right.
Come on,
This is riveting.
come
So
on.
Shut up.
to get Cam in the game, CB, what would you
What
like?
are you rolling?
A vision or a premonition?
Let's see my notes. I'm going old school because the laptop's over there doing the thing, so I don't have my notes. So I'm gonna be doing it old school, which means I'm gonna be furiously handwriting. And I can't remember what I took last time. What did I take last time, Courtney? You got the notes. Premonition. I'll do a vision this time.
Okay. As your vision fades to another place, yes, you hear as your vision comes to. Picking yourself up from one knee, you are wrapped in a deep embrace and a kiss from a beautiful woman. Blonde hair, soft features, and an aura of confidence that permeates the echo into yourself. You hear the voice whisper, "So is it too early to pick a date, Vane?" As you snap back.
It's gut and a blonde wig.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile.
as you see CB kind of off in his trance as he normally does, Fate, you hear, "Seems almost kismet that your escape to safety has put you into the frying pan. Trust me, if you get out alive, you're landing only on my dinner plate, as a sending spell permeates your brain from one doctor calling." And then Riviera.
Ooh.
As you see Fate kind of listening on a private
Be like,
call.
shh, 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 shh.
CB
Wait, I can't hear you. 1 second when I'm like running around. Can you hear me?
CB fading off into the distance in his normal visions. You notice the moon has a particular pinkish hue today. Maybe it's the distortion through the haze. Maybe it's just how low it is on the horizon. Or maybe it's more. But you can't help shake the feeling that this pinkish hue was similar to the day you left your family and the tide pools. All right. Elpis, the hair on the back of your neck stands on end as the imminent threat, while the rest of your group seems distracted, of one claw standing in the middle of Sonder's main courtyard stands before the group. Watching the barriers fall, you can't help but think as the hoar haze drifts into town, little Caleb sitting in your room in Pello's Inn. Owl, how are you doing?
Owl is well, okay, so the recap from last time.
No, how's Owl doing?
How is Owl doing right now? I would say that just in general, he is, I don't know, like he's just like concerned about like finding his way back. He's very confused as to why everyone in this group seems to be so tight knit despite all of the, misadventures. And he's hungry, always hungry.
Perfect. Okay, so with that, and Ilif is in the back tending to her Oriole peeps. You are confronted and snapped to from Elpis pointing out the danger that lurks ahead. I would like you all to roll initiative. Buckle up. You can also start the combat encounter on the screen. Didn't expect you guys to be on your laptops. So I don't know how this is gonna work
Oh, good.
Okay.
on D&D Beyond.
On your room.
Oh, we're off to a great start.
Well, there is a couple in the fridge, so we know.
What is bubble tea?
It's D&D night. It's bubble tea night.
Eric, it says,
Nice.
please wait for your DM to start the session.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I see.
There you go.
Yeah.
Session started.
No.
Oh.
Oh, indeed.
I forgot to erase the.
Nobody look.
What? Where is this sent to?
It's just on your D&D character page.
I just press play or whatever.
Yeah.
Launch game. Never get tired of life.
All right, there you go. So are you guys?
Wait,
all in
who's
on the-
Peeps?
This is,
Andrea's familiar.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not loading for me. Is it loading for you?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Okay. Okay. So get your initiative rolls. I'm gonna start with. Well, CB's not there.
what's happened? Sorry, I went downstairs. to
Elpis.
grab it.
What's
8.
Can you tell me what happened?
So after your call, I kind of went through everything. Claw is standing in the middle of the square. You guys are all down one of the
Who's
roads.
Claw again?
Claw is the Rakshasa that you burnt his.
That's what Sean was talking. Forgot. He told me that on the way home from work. He's like, we gotta deal with you burning down someone's house. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I remember now.
Okay. Fate, what's your initiative roll?
I'm still waiting for it to load.
Initiative +3.
23.
Okay. Owl, what's yours?
8.
8. Riviera.
17.
17. And CB.
-4. Now I have a quick question. My ability that I have with the portent die, I can replace a roll. Can initiative count?
Any D20 roll you can use.
Wait. Before you do that, do you want to go first? Or do you want to have a higher number?
No, I'm actually thinking of using one of my portent die for claw. Can I do that?
Yes.
Cool. He's gonna roll a 4.
Can I get a backup on what
Okay.
Claw was the cabin I burned down that we burned down because of all the spiders?
No, claw was the tabashi that killed Kane Cromwell, among other things. He's basically the guy that was like, hey, Kane's part of like a bad group, and so I gotta kill him because he's also trying to hunt, I
But
believe,
I
the
thought
gods.
he just ended up going away with him.
So you're right. Remember when I bargained in the dungeon?
Yeah.
That was with Claw, and then we one of us lit the house on fire and we ran away.
Right.
Who's the
But that is
second?
that guy.
All right. Okay. Starting the combat off. You guys are down the road from the main town square. I'm sure you guys can all see the map at this point.
Nope. Still loading.
Is there anything you want to do before we start
Oh, here we go.
start the combat? Anything you want to say? Anything you want to?
Is this what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the portmanteau? Oh, the legend.
No. Okay. Giving you.
Hey, asshole! You're looking for me.
You burned my house. I burned yours. Let's
I-
consider ourselves even.
Can I send a message to Claw?
Okay.
I think this might be the first time you've heard it, but this is not her house.
Well, deeds cannot be undone. The god's power that was protecting this place is an abomination to us all. And it was down. It's about time that the people of Sonder learn to live without these gifts and truly live for themselves.
Where is out of town? Like, what am I? Where are they?
You will discover this as you start moving around. Okay.
Well,
Fate, you're up first. As you can see, Claw in the town square before you.
I'm
As
gonna
you have the,
send
you have the initiative trackers at the top. That's great. I love that.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna do sending to people.
Okay. Okay. Just look at you a little bit.
Roll initiative. I'm gonna do something that's passive.
No, I.
You're looking for spells?
Yeah, the spells. I was gonna tell people
Do you
what
have-
I'm doing.
Do you have sending?
What did you do?
I did have sending. I think it got all like fucked up because of my code.
She's been
No, you-
cheating this whole
I
time.
definitely had sending. I definitely had sending.
As a rogue?
You have telepathy as under actions or features and traits, one or the other. Scroll down.
She's got sending, but the reply
Psionic
form.
whispers.
Oh yeah, the psionic whispers. That's
That's
like
not
the same.
sending.
Listen, technically under the rules, she doesn't
So,
have it.
Okay, so
She's got
No,
the
I'm gonna
Bumble
do
version.
psionic. Don't
All right.
know.
I love you. I love you. This comes from a place of love. This is going to be a very combat heavy episode. So I need you to just work with your abilities and we'll go with it.
And this is what I'm doing.
Okay.
I love you too, so shut the fuck up and let me talk. I'm gonna use psionic whispers
Okay.
and tell people. Is it how many people?
I don't know. You better be tracking this shit before you use it.
Whoever's closest to me. I'm going to try to lead him out of town. Because he wants me. Come and get me, fucker! And then I run, and I'm gonna fly.
All right.
Out of
Out of-
town.
Okay, which way are you going?
I don't know which way.
Move your character on the map which way you want to
I
go.
don't know where out of town is.
And
don't know my
I will
character.
review. Let me just give you the idea that any direction might be out of town. Okay. So you run directly at him. Perfect.
Oh, he's that way. Sorry. Wouldn't I know where out of town is?
You know every case, so you're gonna head that way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I go, come and get me, motherfucker!
Okay, Fog of War. Erase this. As you move over to let's see. Where am I?
Oh, the fog of war. Love it.
As you move over to the PetSmart.
Yeah, that's better.
Legally distinct from PetSmart, it is whatever the other one isn't.
Smart pets.
That's a movement, and I had a free action of Psychonic Whispers. Can I then do a Blades? With,
You come
or
across
is that enough?
you come across as you turn the corner a giant undead elk.
What the fuck is this? What?
Elk.
As you start to hear the screams of people in town, glass shattering across town, as the horror haze creeps in, so do the creatures in town. You gather that this small village is under the attack from all sides, from all sorts of different creatures.
Oh no.
So as you try to make a flee, you are engaged with the elk,
To be clear, I'm not fleeing. I was trying to.
who has been dropped into the initiative, as you can see. All right. So you've Psionic Whispers for your action and run for your movement. Bonus action.
I throw blades at the guy.
Okay, you throw. Give me one attack roll. At this giant elk.
Dagger. No, the
The claw.
the claw.
Okay,
I throw a dagger.
you throw a dagger.
13.
Okay, you fly. You just throw a psionic dagger. It disappears into ether as it misses. As you hear, you don't even hear it hit the ground because they're psychic blades. As they dissipates, you realize he is way down the road. Next in the order, we have Riviera.
Did she just leave? She's not. Fate, you coming back?
I'm right over here.
Okay. All right. I guess if we're spreading out, I'll head over this way.
Split the party.
Heavy combat. Everybody split up.
All right, cool. You head that way.
Yeah.
Eric can't tell us how to play.
No, I'm not
I
going
don't-
to.
what
This
is-
gonna be fucking
What
cool.
is distance on this? Is that accurate, Eric?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going fast.
Like, could I get over here? Could I go up in this area?
There's 30 feet. You see the ruler?
Yeah, I was using the ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ruler's roughly. I'm giving you some freedom of movement here because there's a lot going on. I'm not going to be holding too much on that until you get more into combat.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to work your way in there.
Yeah.
Gives you an idea of what's going on in here.
Do I see anything?
No, this area is free and clear.
Perfect. I'm going to pound back my potion of pugilism.
Okay.
So that lasts 10 minutes.
Love it.
And I'm going to bonus. I guess taking a potion's a bonus action.
Yep.
Could I also do another bonus action, like change shape, or?
No, unless it's an action. Respect the action economy.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I have an action. I will. Can we retcon? I pass without a trace before moving.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Pass without a trace on everybody but Fate because she took off.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next up in the order is the zombie elk. Seeing how Fate is the only one there, they are going to just charge you. The attack. So you just see the basically the horns come down and start charging towards you as they strike a 15 to hit
Is it a
your AC.
magical spell or anything?
No,
Or
they're
something?
just trying to gore you. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
You said 15. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
So you're able to just kind of step aside as the thing moves past you, as it doesn't hit. Okay, next in the order is Ilif. I think just kind of stays with the group, and we'll leave that for now. Owl, what are you doing?
I have a suggestion for Ilif, but I don't know if Ilif would do it. That might be useful given that Andrea's not here, but still in play.
Okay.
So what I was discussing with Courtney is one of us getting maybe trying to recruit allies to help, specifically what's his face from the library.
Okay.
So would the group or Sean and Eric think that Ilif might go and grab
Oh, it's in here somewhere.
Fuck's his face?
Yeah.
The guy that we all like in the library?
I've made it very. I'm trying to like reduce the amount of NPCs in this campaign, and you
Danico.
still can't remember.
As
Danico, got it.
Danico.
Control
Danico.
F.
I usually have my notes in front of
Right,
me.
so you can see it on the map, the legend on the side, so you can see roughly where Portmanteau's is.
Yeah.
So if they want to start heading that direction, that's.
Is everybody? That's a suggestion. Eric, are you okay with it? And Sean, do you think Andrew would be okay with it?
Yeah, she'd be down with that.
Okay. Well, let's say she runs this way to try and get there.
Eric, I'm very happy you said the legend on the side because I did not see that.
I didn't see it either at first.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's on we've got it on a 16-inch
Oh,
I
television.
was
you guys have
looking at
traveled
that.
through Sonder enough to know where some of these locations are.
Yeah.
And, okay.
World
You didn't
of
notice
War
the World of
Mastercraft.
Yeah.
I haven't been
I've
there.
I don't
been
recognize
sit-
that
I've
one,
been
but I looked
sitting
at it.
on that place for months.
I'd like to
Where
visit.
is Silvershire? That's where I want to go.
All right, Owl, you're up next.
All right.
Silvershire.
Thank
Okay.
you for appreciating one of the only WoW jokes that I can make it,
Yeah.
Courtney.
World of War Mastercraft.
Yeah. Okay. So I think what would happen to Owl is Owl would want to start moving as well. Hold on.
Okay.
Over here, and he looks like he's going to turn to go to Riviera, but as he turns to go that way, kind of stops and just kind of freezes for a sec. And then he takes off in the other direction and goes towards
What?
the undead elk.
Towards me?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You see
So
this?
is that all?
That's your movement. As you see this
Yeah.
elk that's just trying to gore fate, and you just kind of see it frothier than the mouth. Some of the face is decaying. The flanks seem to be decaying. You see some skeletal bones. Organs definitely don't seem to be pumping blood. There's some sort of magical energy keeping this thing alive. But you still have your action and bonus action.
Okay. I always forget what bonuses I have. Gotcha. Okay. So like I think he's gonna stay like slightly out of melee range, but he is gonna call and just say over here, and then he's gonna throw an Eldritch Blast at the elk.
Fire off your Eldritch Blast. It's 2 attack rolls.
Oh, is it?
You're 2 beams now. Right? Level 5 is
Nice.
2 beams.
All right. So one is 15 and one is 24.
They both hit.
Hey. All right.
Hearing
So-
background noise.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
No, that's okay. I just didn't know what I was hearing.
8 and 11 damage.
Oof. As you see this thing get blasted, boom, boom. You see the sides of the flank, viscera and gore blast off of it.
Oh.
Necrotic flesh seeming to burn away as your blast hit it. It seems to kind of stagger a bit as this thing shakes its head, turns its gaze towards you, looking to charge you next. Is there anything else you're doing with your bonus action?
No, I'm gonna leave it.
Okay. Elpis, you're up next. You see Owl
Okay,
rushing
so-
down.
I'd actually just like to dash, and I want to try and get Oops, it's not. I'm not clicking properly. I want to just try and like catch up to Ilith if I can.
Yep, easy enough.
Is that about as far as I can go?
So you
Yeah,
can
I'd
run
say
and
so,
then dash.
roughly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I got right now.
Okay. Jumping around to Claw. He is going to book it and disappear.
What?
Wait, which way did he go?
Where's Claw?
My planet needs me.
Oh,
But and for me, that didn't help with me. He was not happy, but maybe as he
Now I
ages
feel bad.
now, yeah, it was hard because he was very comfortable with my things.
Okay, so
Mhm.
with that,
Go away.
Claw's turn is over. CB, you're up next.
My feet, where did Claw go?
Disappeared past your eye line. CB, you saw him go to the left as Claw disappears down a road or alley that's outside of your escape.
You didn't say anything?
Okay, sorry, that changes my turn slightly. Let me just quickly double check something.
Yeah, mine too. I was
Okay.
gonna go after him.
I want to cast Locate Object on the foot of King Cromwell, which I assume is still on Claw's person.
Yes.
love.
You ping the object to be roughly
Smart, Cam.
around here.
Wait, can you do that? How do you locate just an object you've seen before?
Yeah.
Smart, Cam.
And it's got to be within 1,000 feet of me, and I know we just saw him, so
That's so smart.
it's probably the smartest thing I've done in D&D, which isn't really smart, but the smartest I've
I mean,
done.
you said it.
I'm going to like yell that to the group, like he's beside. Sorry, what number is that? Town Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna yell to the group that he's beside the town hall and headed west.
Exactly.
Um,
That was great.
And I think I'll take off in that direction. I know I don't know exactly where he is, but I'm gonna like generally follow him.
So you can get to here.
Was he making a mess when he left, or you just like you paint me a word picture? He just like ran away, didn't say anything, and was like bye.
Your vision would pick up this, and he is unhidden again as you see him heading down this direction. Okay.
But it's to that path just to the left of one, right?
Yeah. That's your action and movement. Your bonus action.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna zoom it in. Yeah, and my bonus action. Can I dash on bonus action? I can't,
No.
right? That's it. That's it for me then.
Okay. Top of the order, Fate. You're up next. You have this zombie.
I'm gonna go towards where
Do you wanna-
what's his name said.
Actually,
CB
before.
said Claw was going.
Okay. As you.
Oh, am I gonna get an opportunity attack?
You
'Cause
will.
I ran?
But also, as you notice, there are people that are spilling out on the streets. People that are panicking. So while this is showing you kind of
Stay back! Stay back!
threats.
Go back into your houses.
I'd like to paint a word picture that there is a lot of people in distress. As you're telling them to return to their.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You're taking the opportunity attack?
I mean, the elk was like bloodied, right? That's what the last thing that we saw.
The Eldritch Blast did quite a bit of damage to this
Yeah,
thing.
Owl, are you okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I gotta get this claw guy. I feel like he's causing all this issue.
Lead the way. Whatever
Okay.
you want.
So I pick him up along the way.
He still has to act on his turn. You can't
I
just...
carry him while flying.
Okay, first of all, that's way too far. You can catch up to CB.
And I carry Owl while.
How about this? If you get hit by the attack of opportunity, you can't carry Owl.
Okay.
That's a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, Owl's not coming with you, and you're going to suffer some damage here.
Oh no.
What is the...
Is Andrea listening in? I think.
I think so.
Hello.
Yeah, she's listening. Can't talk, but listening.
Yeah, I just saw that.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ha! Ha! I eat bludgeoning damage for breakfast.
Okay, and it was just an opportunity attack, so the other effects don't trigger. You are good. So you are able to get to CB with your movement. You still have an action, and
So word picture this. I like get up, try to like grab Owl, get like stabbed, stumble, drop Owl, go sorry, and then we're losing people, and then I go towards Claw.
okay, love it. You still have an action and bonus action if you'd like.
Yeah, can I throw my
Daggers at Claw? You sure can.
listen? No. What's my whip? It's 10 feet. How far away is Claw?
Like
Further than 10 feet.
37 feet.
Digger.
Okay, give me an attack roll for your 2 daggers.
Digger. 23.
That'll hit. As you catch him in the back of the leg with one of your
4.
daggers. 4 damage.
4, and then I do the other dagger.
Yep.
7. A critical 1.
Okay. As you hit one of your daggers in the back of the leg, you're mortal weapons aren't supposed to hurt me. And yeah, that's your turn.
Was he just like telling me that?
No, he was talking out loud. Riviera.
My
you're up
legs, they're not supposed to get daggers in them.
All right. Okay. In this panic, what
Webcam
is
utility
going?
version
This is
1.1.1.
I love how this is all on the stream because like I can't control.
Can I-
Go grab it. If you want to grab mine as well, that'd be great.
Yeah.
We're sponsored by Nikon.
Yeah, really.
Okay, Riviera, you're up next.
I'm gonna. Oh man, can we all talk? Is that what Fate's thing did?
No, Fate picked one of you to communicate with. I don't know who she picked.
Okay.
I think she picked you, Riviera.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna run out this way. And while running over, I'm gonna turn into a warhorse. Now, I don't know what the rules are on this, Eric, but could I pick up CB while I'm trotting by?
Okay,
If CB was willing to jump on?
give me. You know what, CB, give me an acrobatics check if you can. I know he's fiddling with stuff, but
He's right
I'm
here.
here.
He's listening.
Well, first of all, does CB want to? I just assume CB wants to go in pursuit.
Yep. No, absolutely. I think that's great. I'm gonna try the Legolas thing here.
Nice.
The only
I'll be
thing
right. I'll
is,
be right.
I'm gonna try to be a ranger elf type thing in an old fantasy movie. Acrobatics, you said?
yes, please.
It's not my strong suit, I'll tell you that.
Could I assist with my whip main?
No, there's a lot of shit going on right now. This is not an easy test, so rather than give you a disadvantage, I'll just make it straight roll.
We're trying to
10.
get away with a lot, is what you're saying.
10.
All right, you grab onto the side. You are not seated on this horse, but you are
Just kind of holding on.
in the process of being dragged. So you're gonna have to make a check at the start of your turn to see if you can stay
Like
on.
that,
Okay.
that one elf from that fantasy movie.
Okay, and I've got more movement.
You do.
Still.
This can get you to claw.
I think when I was trying to like measure it out, I didn't quite get there.
You can get pretty close.
Yeah, can I get within 5 feet?
Sure, because I think it's fun.
Okay, I've got a hooves attack.
Yeah, you do.
It's a
Hooves
melee attack roll, bludgeoning damage. Oh, that's a crit fail.
Brutal. You try and
Yeah.
you try and kick out. I would say, yeah. You know what? Let's just say like the fact that you're dragging CB alongside makes it a little trickier for you to actually get him into your kind of.
You had one job.
I know.
It behooved you to hit him.
Oh.
Ah!
All right, Owl. Your partner Fate has flown off, but the zombie elk is here as it's going to see
Okay.
you in its sights. As it, or you hear like a gargled growl.
My defense, I tried to grab Owl.
16 to hit.
Oh yes, that hits.
That hits. And this
Yeah.
is its actual attack, not an opportunity attack. So it's going to do.
Dinner. Me, Melissa, and 2 other girlfriends. And one of the girlfriends.
Roll 2 ones for damage. So 6 bludgeoning damage.
I love you, baby.
If you are
Okay.
small, or if you are, yeah, so you are that size. You're gonna take an extra 5 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
Can I use a reaction to this?
What's your reaction?
So my reaction is that
He doesn't like it.
yeah, I'm going to complain. No, I can use a reaction to when I take damage to Misty Step.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes.
And so I guess as he gets hit and he's kind of falling and then suddenly just poof, like in a puff of smoke,
Oh, that's
and he's
cool.
gonna it's gonna be a what's called a refreshing step, meaning that so I can teleport up to, what is it, 30 feet away?
Yeah, you can teleport to Fate. It's kind of the radius.
Okay. Okay, that's as far as I can get. All right. So he gets there and it's gonna heal for oh, it's not heal actually, it's temporary hit points.
Okay.
So it's 1d10.
Cool. As you disappear, you hear that elk getting frustrated and angry and start ramming into what sounds like wood, breaking glass. Like they're attacking the building, and you hear screams of people. Like they're indiscriminately just hitting things in that area. It doesn't sound like they're chasing after you. Okay, next in the order is Ilif. I don't know if Ilif can respond. I'm assuming, based on the discussion, she's going to continue on her journey
Well, tell her if she's listening. What is she doing?
to head back to Portmonteau to get Danico to help.
Yeah. She did say to me, like, Ilif would just protect the town. She'd do anything to do it. So
Okay.
that's her motivation.
As she starts running, Elpis, you see Ilif as she's running across the building near Pello's Inn, where you are used to saying, on the roof, you start to see like these long, gangly, like tenticular, not quite a proboscis land, and you see and you see another one come up, and you recognize them as feet, but they're kind of shimmering in and out of reality as the full figure comes over as a giant phase spider crawls across the roof.
No.
And is going to lunge at Ilif on their turn in the initiative order. I don't know where they are.
For fate, this just appears as giant text that says spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. But Ilif is going to react. I'm going to just say she just does a couple Eldritch Blasts to attack it. One will hit. The second one will miss. Okay, Owl, you're up next. As Ilif is just blasting this thing running, Elpis, you can see the creature get a couple hits. Looks decently in shape, but definitely took some damage from that.
So wait, where is this other one? Oh, it's way over there. I see.
The phase spider took damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hell to the yeah, dude. Hell to the
All right.
Elpis is on deck.
Yeah. Okay. So I think Owl is gonna turn
I think we're gonna keep
to Fate and just say, "You okay?"
Yeah, I'm okay. I think we should get this claw guy. Oh wait, I guess you can't really turn him way out there.
We actually, that's a problem.
What's
Come
it?
this way.
No, I'm right next to you.
Oh, it hasn't moved on your screen. That's weird.
Oh,
Well,
Interesting.
never mind.
Hit refresh. Yeah, he's right next to you.
Okay, but in canon, I still yell. Yeah, I'm fine.
yell right into my ear. So, it's gonna say, "All right, I'll try to hold that thing off," and he is going to, I guess, run up to where like CB and Riviera are, and I guess I don't know if I can do this, Eric. Can I ready an Eldritch Blast so that if the elk comes after us, I'll hit it,
Yep.
and if not, just cast them at claw?
Okay.
Can I do that or no?
You're ready in action. What's your trigger to cast? You're ready in action. An Eldritch Blast, and you're either going to fire it at the elk or a claw. At what point?
Right.
Whichever attacks first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, whichever attacks first.
Cool.
Can I yell say something or
Yeah. As he's running off, what do you yell at
But
him?
it's just. At the.
do you think your mistress could help?
It was so hot, it was outside, and then they had.
I don't know. I don't think she'd be in the mood to grant any favors.
Well, I got something she needs.
Alright. Elpis, you're up.
Okay, so I would like to cast am I close enough? Maybe I'm gonna move a bit first, actually. I'm just gonna move up.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself.
Ooh.
And when I cast mirror image, you see 3 versions of Elpis that are kind of blocking the path that she's standing on. And with mirror image, I get to cast beguiling magic, and so I need the face spider to make a wisdom save.
Oh, cool. All right.
Obviously, a double 4 LPs.
That's a 9.
Oh, that's a fail.
Okay.
So the
Love
face
that.
spider is now frightened, and it's gonna have to repeat the save at the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We come back to Claw. Talking to unless there's anything else you want to do on your turn.
I am going to actually, yeah, I'm gonna say hopefully I've calmed it down for a few moments, but maybe this will help, and I give Ilith a bardic inspiration.
Oh, cool. Nice. All right, we switch over to Claw with Al, Riviera, and CB all gathered nicely together in one little ball here.
So am I though. So are we.
Should have known better than to do that.
All right. I don't want to kill you. I want you to realize that our ways are better off without the servitude to these false gods. Why don't you just lay down your arms and revel in what the real world has to offer, instead of hiding behind these fake walls, these false protections, these lies. And he's going to cast Baleful Command on the 3 of you. I need each of you to make a DC 18.
He casts Taste Like Chicken.
It's a Christian Baleful Command.
No, I like flying better.
DC what, Eric?
Give me a roll.
Charisma.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save? Okay.
Oh, that was almost a 1.
Okay. Riviera?
19.
Owl?
22.
CB?
12.
All right.
Am I not close?
The two of
No
you,
good.
Riviera and Owl, you two are able to kind of see through these words, laced with some type of magic, as you rebuff some of this energy. However, you see CB collapse to your side.
Oh,
I look over at him. Hey, no horsing around.
As he is immediately incapacitated and dropped to 0 hit points.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I guess I'll do some more camera tinkering.
That's why Eric did that. Teach you not to be president. of the game.
You might want to see to your friend as he turns tail and starts running again into the.
Not so fast.
Okay.
Everything was like.
You're gonna blast him with.
Oh, I'm blasted. Yeah.
Okay.
Start blasting.
Okay.
So, anyways,
So I have just a space that my nanny uses, so I made it.
all right, 14 and 17.
Okay, roll the damage.
For both?
Yeah.
Can I also get an opportunity attack?
His brother and his 2 kids, and they were all
5 and hold up. Let's resolve this first.
Clown shoes.
We wouldn't say no, but
5 and what?
in the prelim, they
5 and 5.
Okay. As you see the Eldritch Blast hit him, reflect off of him, and then come back and hit you. As you take 10 points of force damage from these blasts.
That's great.
As you recall that the magical effects reflect off of this creature.
I recall that from when have I met this
As
person?
CV
What a passive aggressive way of saying that.
As CV Fading says,
That's
Don't-
like as per my last email.
don't forget, magic reflects off of.
Did we cover this?
I mean, you weren't here. You weren't
This
there for that.
before Matt was
No.
here. Riviera, what are you doing?
So he's within range, so I'm gonna stomp on his ankle as he starts to walk away.
Okay.
Oh,
Eric, can you
I'm
remind
sorry.
me, is it my plus or is it the horses?
Horse's abilities.
The horses? Okay.
Okay, what are you gonna say? Jump in, feel free.
I got yelled at for doing psychic whispers, but he's stomping on someone's foot and everyone's okay with
he's
it.
trying to slow him
That's-
down.
The
It's a
old
horse
Tanya
action.
Harding move.
Yeah. It's not too effective, but it is 2d4 plus 4, so that's 7, plus a d6 for my pugilism potion.
Okay, did you hit?
I did a hit.
How do you know you hit?
It is it's a 25
Yeah,
to
you
hit. Did I hit?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I forgot that part.
You hit?
It's been a while.
You hit?
It was
Yeah,
almost.
add it-
Hit?
That's great.
I almost rolled minimum damage. I rolled 2 1s and a 2 on
Oh.
3 dice.
God.
So how much damage?
So it's 5, 6. It's 8 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
but we can't ignore the fact that I have Sentinel. So his run speed is 0.
Oh no. Okay. Cool. He tries to turn and he is planted as you hit his ankle. All right, CB, you are at 0 hit points. I'd like you to make me a death save, please.
How do they work again? Just a straight roll?
Yes, please.
14.
All right, you are stable.
Oh,
Because if you recall, in the Jorge's, one roll is 3 saves or 3 fails, and with the
are
barrier,
we?
with the barrier down, the Jorge's has crept in.
Okay,
So any
it's okay.
protections
It's like
that Sonder had are no more.
I didn't know if it was like a day after tomorrow situation where like the freezing cold hadn't reached us yet, or if like it's already here.
No,
twenty-
No, that's just your freezer.
Yeah.
Womp
That's it.
womp.
Okay. All right. So the spider is gonna do his little wisdom save.
So I'm at 0.
The spider is going to retreat back behind Pello's inn. The thing is like the size of the roof of this inn,
No, it's not.
and is like creeping
it's
back
not.
behind because it is a little afraid of you. So it does not attack you.
They
Alright.
really
Yay.
are more afraid of us than we are of them.
But we do jump up to Fate. You are up next.
So I'm gonna run up to where Kraken is, or Claw, sorry. Can I just fly over? I'm gonna fly over.
Okay.
Claw. I have the Gloam Pelt. This is the goddess of hedonism. She literally gave this to me. How can you say that the gods are false? I can go to her realm right now and ask her for help. What are you talking about? What is this Matrix shit? TM.
You are worshiping creatures that care nothing but themselves.
Oh, they're not false.
Selfish. They gods in the sense that we worship them, yet they don't provide us anything. They use us as chattel. And you decide to invest everything you have into these self-appointed elites.
So what's your pitch here? What's your elevator pitch?
That we can do better with the gods gone, and their magic's wiped from this world.
The gods do this? Did the gods take away this barrier? Is this why we're getting overrun in this?
The gods
city?
created this barrier, and I am taking but the next step into making sure that every vestige of them is gone, and that we are self-sufficient.
So you're killing everybody in this town because of that. Cool, cool, cool. Just wondering.
I'm teaching people to be able to rely on themselves.
Cool. Psychic blades.
Cool,
an attack
cool
roll.
story.
I was intrigued. Now I'm not. 21.
That hits. Second attack has advantage, and because Riviera is there, you have sneak attack.
Make 2 attacks with your action. So did you see
Wait,
that? It was
how
a
come
7
hers work?
and a. So it's 19 hit.
19 hits.
He hasn't told her yet that it reflects back at her.
7 and 9.
So the psychic
Is
is
the
it
damage.
doesn't actually it actually bypasses his reflection. So she's good.
Psychic blades is a melee attack. 7 plus 9 damage.
Damage, 9 damage, and then what was your sneak attack?
Yes. I have to click this off first, right?
No.
'Cause it's
Oh yeah, you used that for flight. There's your sneak attack, 3d6.
Why was it a sneak attack?
Because Riviera has him pinned.
Oh, 13.
13. All right, he's actually starting to take a little bit hits. He's starting to get cut up here. You got a couple slashes as your blades whiz by, and that's
Turn off the wards. Or turn on the wards.
it's too late. What I've done can't be undone.
Well, I'm all out of ideas. But I keep my dagger up to your throat.
Okay, Riviera, you're up next.
Oh. I don't know. I'm a horse, so
Actually, you're a groom.
Can somebody help this guy? Owl, can you heal him?
Oh, I do not have any natural healing.
Can you just take this potion out of my pouch and just pour it in his mouth in a second?
Why do we want to heal him? Did I miss something?
CB is down. He's knocked out.
Yeah,
Sentinel horse.
I
Oh,
don't
heal
think I'm
him.
dexterous enough to feed this to him.
I thought you meant claw.
what? I mean,
I-
sure.
Okay, I'm gonna trust that you won't drink this potion and you will instead put it in his mouth.
I mean,
If needed, there are 2, and please use one of them on him if you intend to consume the other. All right,
I
promise me.
he turns around to the group. He says, "This is what we all want."
No,
Heal
not
CB.
claw. CB.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just asking the group that's around. Is this what we want?
To heal our friend, yes.
I will do it.
All right. You're just gonna see Riviera because CB's on the ground. Riviera's just gonna do a bit of a loop using his full 60-foot movement. He's gonna run up here and then he's gonna charge straight at Claw.
Okay.
Making sure that the charge is like a 20-foot straight run at him.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. That's an 11.
It does not hit as you rush by. He
Yeah.
is able to pull him body aside to try and get loose.
All right.
That will bring us next in the order is Ilif. I'm gonna say Ilif, noticing that the spider is running, is going to continue on towards Portmanteaus.
Mhm.
She did say sentinel horse in the chat.
Yeah, she's upstairs. She'll be down in like 5.
Okay. And then, Owl, what are you doing on your turn?
Hmm. So, do I need? Is it a full action if I'm feeding someone a health potion?
Bonus action.
All right. Well, I guess bonus action is I'm doing that
Okay.
to myself. No, no, to CB.
Psych. Psych.
And I threw it on the ground.
Baldur's Gate roll
So-
style where it explodes and heals everybody.
Yeah. There you go. I'm not part of your system.
That's not a cell phone.
Okay, so you heal. What are you doing with your action?
What am I doing with my action? So claw is still in range.
Okay.
Okay, I maybe if I can turn to Riviera Fate and say, okay, would have been nice to know that magic reflects back. Is there anything that we can use?
I mean, I've got him on the ground. And he's not looking great. Do your best.
Good enough
You
for
can
me.
use your fists.
So good. He just says good enough for me, and he like pulls out a dagger in each hand and literally just lunges at him.
Okay. Make an attack. Just an attack roll.
Is it an advantage because we've got him?
I do have.
He's not pinned. He's not restrained.
I do have 2 weapon fighting. Oh wait, but that's a bonus action, so never mind. I can only
That's
do
not
one.
restrained. You holding a knife to his neck is not restraining him. He just steps back from your knife. Sorry, Matt. What did you say?
I was like, oh, I have 2 weapon fighting, but I realized I already used the bonus action, so it's just 1 dagger, right?
Yeah.
Big money. 13.
You lunge at him, but you are not successful at hitting him.
Is he prone though?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think he is.
I tried to get
Alright.
him prone, but I failed
Elpis.
both attacks.
Elpis,
All right,
you're
that's
you're up
pretty
next.
awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'd like to do, tell me if I can do this, Eric, but I'd like to move closer to the phase spider to try to just get it to prompt it to move further back on its turn. And then I would like to go inside the Pillows Inn to try and check on Caleb.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, you can. Okay, so as you move towards it, it's like crawling back and creeping back to the next building, kind of like clearing the alleyway altogether. It doesn't actually come down to the ground. The door to the Pillows Inn opens up, and you can kind of rush in. We'll do this in quick time. As you like rush in within your movement, you can get to. You see Marianne kind of like quickly pulling stuff, putting them against doors, and she's like, "The child's upstairs. He's safe as far as I know. I've told him to stay away from the windows, but he's scared. What's going on? Are you here to help? Why are there 4 of you?"
That's a long story, but they're here to protect us all, and the Jorge's is kind of coming into town. So I think I want to go and check on Caleb.
Jorge's entering Sonder. That could only mean one thing.
What does it mean?
Invasion.
Invasion.
It's the joke. I don't understand. What's the joke, Cameron? Tell me. Help me
Then
out.
I don't know that reference.
If that's the case,
Is that
me batting down the hatches of this place is likely only going to slow them down. And she's like realizing kind of in the moment, she's like, okay, I'm going to start packing some stuff. If you can get the child and get out of here, that'll be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. I just run up to Caleb's room.
Okay, and you can see like he's just cowering like in the bed, kind of just like, what's going on? What's going on?
I need like a pocket dimension. Are there any pocket dimensions around?
You quickly look around. You don't see
like
any.
like a Pokemon?
I need to put him in a
You
Pokeball.
saying Caleb's a Pokemon now?
Okay, Marianne, where are you? I ask her. I bring Caleb downstairs. Marianne, where are you gonna go?
I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Like, can I come with you? Like for safety,
Yeah.
just try and get somewhere safe. Maybe numbers. There's people in town. If we band together, we can probably help each other out and get loose. I was gonna try and pull together some of the council, some of the families. I don't know what to do. What's your advice?
Yes. So I would like you to come with us, and we're gonna make our way towards the portmanteaus. And on our way, if you can gather up any people that you know of that can be helpful, do that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So she kind of nods in agreement.
And we're gonna work our way towards portmanteaus.
That brings us to Claw's turn. Cool. I like that. Claw is going to realize he's surrounded by a lot of you. You've landed a couple blows at this point.
I got my knife.
Interesting. I'm not going to tell you a second time. I'm not going to tell you a third time. Lay down.
I thought you were correcting your accent, but you just changed the number.
Sounds a lot less threatening when you say a third time.
As he casts Baleful Command again.
No.
I need all of you to make a Wisdom saving throw. All 4 of you now.
Is that me?
No whammies. 16.
Ooh.
Yes, that's you too.
Is it a charm?
Is it a charm effect?
19.
19. Success.
Good question. Is it a charm effect?
1 second. No. It is not.
I rolled 21.
You're good.
The
Maybe-
12 here.
12. And Owl.
16.
Okay. So Riviera and Owl, you are each going to take 28 points of damage.
Ouch.
You are both frightened and incapacitated.
And hangry.
That's the worst.
Incapacitated means you can't take any actions. Your concentration is broken. You can't talk. So you're not unconscious. You're like stunned. Okay. And then we are going to go next in the and then he's gonna try and blitz out of here. So of the people,
What the hell, man?
CB, you actually have some health points because you received a potion. I don't know how many hit points you got back.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Yeah, you are up.
I'm up.
So it's
He's up.
CB and Fate have the opportunity for an opportunity attack as he's
Yes.
he's
Queen.
gonna flee.
Yes.
Now, I guess it's probably too late, but I couldn't have used the luck point there, could I?
Luck point you could have.
Oh, well, next time I suppose.
Okay.
What's the healing I got from that potion?
2d4 plus 2.
Can I trip him? Sneak attack trip.
Okay, so
Cost 1d6.
it's an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
You,
If he runs, I'm gonna stick my leg out, sweep the leg, and try to trip him.
okay. Go for it. Make your attack roll.
That's what I was gonna do too.
Wow. That means it's a good idea. I did a 6. Is that what I do? 1d6. No action. No whammies.
So okay, so when you attack,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta make an attack roll.
But I don't have a thing here to do it.
So what the sneak attack trip means is when you do your sneak attack, you reduce your total sneak.
It's a d20.
Yeah, roll your attack.
It's a
Yeah.
20.
Okay, so your opportunity attack is a crit.
Mm-hmm.
So roll your damage for your
I rolled it. It's a 6.
So okay, so you're gonna go up.
It says no. That's why I'm confused.
Okay, so you are making an opportunity attack, which
Yeah.
in this case, because you're just trying to,
Sneak attack.
you can. So here's the thing: is because you're a rogue, you can use your daggers.
Mhm.
So you can roll.
But I'm not using my dagger. I'm using a sneak attack.
So it's crit damage. So you're gonna roll 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just put this back too. Plus your sneak attack.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's so another 6. Another so 18 minus the d6.
Why is it minus d6?
So 12 damage.
Yeah.
And you get a trip. So the sneak attack works is you roll 1 less d6. I can explain it later.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep the momentum going. You are
I
able.
know. Whatever.
So Claw's
Sounds good.
Claw's
Sounds
gonna
very
get-
complicated. Don't care.
It is a little bit complicated. You see Claw go down as he takes 19 points of damage. And CB, what are you doing?
Hmm.
I mean,
Is
you
he
just
prone
did
now?
that.
He is prone.
He's prone.
Yeah, and he only takes physical damage, so I don't have anything that can physically hurt him.
Use your words.
I don't understand. What
You're stupid. All my attacks are spell attacks.
Kick
So
it.
knowing, so as a bonus action, I'm gonna take my potion of pugilism as well.
Okay, so you're not opportunity attacking?
Oh yeah, I'll do that first.
Okay.
Now, is the opportunity attack that's before the trip or after?
After the trip.
Okay, so I have advantage then?
Yes.
Cool. I do that. Unarmed strike.
Do 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 do.
1d8 plus 3. Sorry, so 21 was the higher of the two.
Okay. How much damage?
I guess it's just a straight, since I'm not doing my pugilism first, it's just a straight 1d6, is it?
If it's just a
1 plus strength bludgeoning damage. Oh man. My strength's like, I think 0.
Is it 1 damage?
Yeah, 1 damage.
You slap Claw across the face.
Sweet. And then now it's my turn.
Yes.
All right, so potion of pugilism. That'll help a little bit. So I like swing at him and realize it's pretty futile. So I down the potion of pugilism, which adds a 1d6 if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna attack. So I still have advantage though, right?
Yep.
Oh man, that's only 14.
That does not hit. As you slapped him the once, and you're trying to slap him again, and he like pulls back, knowing how you swing.
Pulls back. He's laying on the ground.
Dude's on the ground and I still can't hit
It's a
him.
pretty weak strike.
What am I looking at, Matt?
Okay. All right. The phase spider continues to back off, and then that'll bring us to the end of the round. I see that Andrea's back, and I don't want to like just drop her into a break, but I was gonna say that was like a good spot to take a break. We can
That's fine.
pause there, catch up, and then pick back up in a second.
More importantly, did you guys win?
Alright.
Just to pick up so we don't go too late. We are back at the top of the order. In the chaos of all of that's going on, we, as the party is split into 2-3 different directions, the bulk of the group are circling and pinning Claw as he attacks you, and then you knocked him prone. I forgot that.
Yeah.
So we'll turn to Fate to kick us off first in the initiative order. As you have
I tripped him.
as a prone Claw just snarling and growling at you. It's like, you don't know what's coming for you.
I want to retcon that when I tripped him, I said, "Thin your pants." And I
Surely
Sorry?
our viewers will understand that.
I've appended the confused condition to Claw.
And to everybody else who heard that.
I go right up to him with the dagger again, and I actually no. I try charm person.
Oh no.
Okay,
Does
How
that
does
even
charm
work?
person work when it reflects on yourself?
you'll see.
That's going to be fun to find out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
So,
I forgot.
make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I forgot. That's okay.
Do you have the charm person available? Does your cloak have enough magic in it?
What are we doing?
No, it's just a golden pill.
Yeah, can you click on the charge?
It's just one charge.
Mom's
Spend it.
not gonna be there.
Oh yeah, you do. See.
Yeah.
So there you go. So you have 7 out of
Yeah,
10.
you're watching. She'll like that.
Wisdom
11.
11. You need to beat 11. So you were able to rebuff the charm against yourself. So you felt faintly attracted or like charmed by this mythical cat-like person, but you're able to realize that it's your own magic coming back at you. You are fine. That is your action. What's your bonus action?
I thought you were going to say that she's in love with herself.
My bonus action. He's already prone.
Yeah.
And I can't attack him. I just talk. Is that the only bonus action?
Yeah. Okay, we can move.
Thin your pants.
Okay. Riviera, what are you doing? You're incapacitated. I need you to make a save. I believe it's the wisdom save again to see if you can shake off the incapacitation.
Fuck, I should have just stabilized him.
I don't know. It's a 12.
Sure what?
Should have just stabilized him.
Hold up. No, you are locked out until he takes his next turn.
Oh no,
Uh,
Makes my turn easy.
that's not good.
Ilif. Okay, so as you had indicated and the group had indicated, you were going to run over to find Danico. You spent this whole time rushing towards Portmanteau's and the little courtyard there. As you arrive, you notice that Danico is out looking panicked, preparing for basically attack as a giant wyvern is starting to fly down towards you. So dropping the wyvern into initiative, it's actually going to go next.
Wyverns aren't all bad.
And it's going to make an attack roll against Danico.
Oh no.
As it's going to try and bite with its jaw.
Oh no.
He added a good guy, so Eric added a bad guy.
Danico tucks and rolls out of the way, but the tail swings by and tries to sting him with this needle tail.
What?
And is going to hit for 24 damage. And you can just see the kind of the color, even though he's got like bluish skin, the color just kind of pours from his face as he goes very ashen white, as he looks worse for wear. Very like gaunt. Something in like that sting seemed to have affected him. But we will bring you to your turn, Ilif. What are you doing?
Okay. Excuse me.
He looks a little
I'll
green.
put this down. Serious time. Okay. First things first, Ilif is gonna shout, Danico, get some cover! And is
I'm
gonna
trying to protect The village.
Yes, shoot from a window.
It's harder to hit the wyvern.
Danico, don't die. You're gonna end up on a card.
I don't intend to die.
No one ever does.
Okay.
That doesn't change the outcome.
Point.
Okay.
Um,
What are you doing
she
here?
is going to. How big is the wyvern? How big are we talking here?
Pretty big.
Pretty
It's
big?
a big boy.
It's a large one.
Creature you can see within range. Okay, so what she's going to do, creature you can see within range. She's going to focus in on the wyvern as the biggest threat here. She doesn't see anything else. Also, that is not how I spelled Danico in my notes.
That's not how I spelled it either.
And she's going to focus in on the wyvern, and she's going to send out a whisper on the wind towards it. And she's going to tell it to flee and cast command.
Okay. Command. Wisdom save?
Yes.
Yes.
Says why? Courtney?
Oh, it's
17 to save.
What?
17 to save.
Oh. Well,
As it snarls and like the saliva dripping from it. And then you hear a voice in your head. No one tells me what to do.
oh, you can talk. Oh, good. That means we can talk it out. What are you doing here?
Is that your turn?
That's her free
She's just
action.
gonna try and she's gonna try and move to try and flank it with Danico, so that if it does move its head, it's not looking right at him.
Okay.
No, Peeps is not gonna get hurt here. Peeps is tucked away. Peeps is a good little Ori.
I like to think you can only ask why questions. You can't ask what questions to it.
Peeps is tucked in Alice's hood.
Owl, what are you doing?
Wait, aren't I incapacitated?
Oh yeah, you are incapacitated. All right.
Oh my god, how many of you are?
There's just two.
2.
Elpis, you're up next as you are fleeing from the building with Caleb in tow. You don't see the wyvern,
No.
and you've got Marianne and Caleb with you.
I'm trying to look to see how long mirror image lasts. Would I still have it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's like
then
10
Oh,
rounds.
okay. So then I'm gonna make my way still towards there because I don't know that it's there.
Okay.
And
I'll say
I do
easily
have
enough
Caleb.
you get to the precipice, so you can kind of see this. You can come upon this fight.
Okay, so what I do then is I kind of make a barrier with all the L pieces, and I put Caleb behind me. And was that movement just like, was I able to do that with just one movement to get there
I would say that's the range of your movement. You can't get any closer than that.
without doing dash?
Yeah, that'd be your action is to move closer.
Okay. So okay. And I don't know if you heard Andrea, but your character Ilith has a bardic inspiration.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so fun. Okay, it's a D6.
Oh, it's a 1d6, yeah. Okay, so
Amazing.
I will
Thank you.
leave that there then, Eric.
Okay. Okay, cool. As you rush in, you see this fight. Moving forward, Claw is going to try and pick itself up.
Itself up?
Yeah, it's going to.
It's not like
It's going to look at you, Fate.
Doesn't have a pronoun? And I don't mean that jokingly. I mean like I'm talking out loud. I'm wondering why are you using that term?
They are going to try and to grab you.
Okay. It's not intentional.
That's a 30 to hit.
Oof.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah,
Sorry, it was 31.
You're
For
going
the
to
beat.
take 24 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
As he grabs you, and the slash is more like as he grabs your body, like so his hand, which is remember it's reverse hands. Like
Wait,
they
what?
so the
Yeah,
hands
that's
are
fine.
like the other way
well, I'm out.
Why?
because they're gross. And he's and you are going to be
Fate
oh
goes
no.
down.
Oh no. You have been cursed.
Well, I'm down.
And in addition to being cursed. He's just gonna drop you.
How do I add the curse?
I will track that for you. It's a bad one. And Claw's gonna take off unless anybody wants to do anything. Owl, Riviera, you're back online. You are not stunned, so you have an opportunity for opportunity attacks as well as CB.
Yeah.
Like as Claw's running away.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Did I see him just drop Fate? Like, did we comprehend that, or was that?
Yeah, you saw you viscerally. He just grabbed her by the torso because he's so big and I guess compared size wise, he just kind of grabs her by the body, picks her up, squeezes, and then just drops her, and then starts moving. What are you guys doing? The three of you.
Opportunity attack.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I guess does this count as like the bonus action for the turn that I'm incapacitated, or the bonus action for the upcoming turn?
This is not opportunity is a reaction.
Oh, so it's different from bonus
Yeah,
action.
so this is outside of your normal turn.
Okay. I suppose I will.
I rolled a 22, so
That
I'll
hits.
throw mine in there. So 1 plus
Oh,
3 damage.
and that one.
Okay.
Oh,
and
actually-
Riviera?
I guess I
Does
have
it dirty-
disadvantage on that.
Do we have disadvantage on these attacks?
No.
You and I do because we're frightened.
Yeah,
No,
are we
that-
still frightened? Eric?
No, you are not. The frightened and incapacitated ended the second his turn started.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay.
I don't want to metagame here. I'm down.
Yes, you are.
It's
So if I don't get revived, I have to make a death saving throw, and it's only one death saving throw here because it's a Horace.
One roll to rule them all.
Okay.
it's 12 points of bludgeoning damage and 0 movement speed.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's looking rough, and he can't run away. Cool, CB, you're up next.
That's amazing. That Sentinel of the Warhorse is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's a
Who's
great.
still down?
As you kick him in the knees, and much like his hands that were jointed the other way, his knees now look jointed the other way.
It's just a giraffe at that point, then.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
I don't deserve this. You should all listen to me. Please. Your lives will be better if you release your enraptured with these false deities.
Well, I'm dead, so.
Okay.
Do
Logic is bad, and you should feel bad.
What are you
Sean,
doing,
did
CB?
you give me the 2 potions or just a 1?
What was a horse? I told you could have grabbed 2, so it would have been up to you.
Okay.
I was a horse and I.
All right, sorry, I am a horse. Like I wasn't. I don't have opposable thumbs to stop you.
But you told me use at least one of these for our comrade.
Yeah, I mean, I said because I didn't know if you were gonna eat one. You.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess I've got the other one. If CB is about to go, I'd probably just like weakly hold it up and say, take it. Use it.
As a horse.
to CB.
Oh.
Right?
To CB.
CB,
Yeah.
up.
Isn't CB
That's
also
another-
dead like me?
No, I'm up, so I don't need another potion.
What are you doing
Well,
Oh, so I might need one, and I'm the only one who needs
Well,
one. Just put it out. Okay.
so I'm-
put it-
yeah.
On my turn, I'm gonna use my healing kit on Fate.
Yay!
All right. Well, fuck me, I guess.
Well, all it does is it gets her to 0.
Make a medicine check.
I don't need to with the healing kit.
Whoa! Fuck you, Dagger, Dagger, Dagger.
You
That's my
have to live with him.
Yeah.
And we do.
All right.
As an action, you can expend one use of this kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a Wisdom medicine check.
Perfect. Cool. Then the face spider jumps out of nowhere and attacks Fate.
Determined to get Fate out of here.
No.
Eric
Okay.
just wants to get
So
rid of
that's
me.
your action.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna also say aloud to him that he should work with us, not against us.
All right. Danico is next in the order as the phase spider is going to scurry off into obscurity because of the frightened. Danico, what
As
are
it
you,
should, the jerk.
what are you going to do? What is Danico going to do? He's going to. You hear Danico talking. I know you don't like us, big lizard thing, but I think you need to settle down. Won't it be better if you just relax? And get
Danico's
your
gonna give it a mani-pedi.
and get your toes done.
There it is.
How many
As
toes does
As
a
he's
wyvern
gonna
have?
cast
That's
suggestion
expensive.
on the wyvern.
Oh,
The nails are like super long. It's gonna be like super expensive to get the nails done.
And
For the wyvern? Yeah.
the wyvern rolled a 13 and Danico's save is 14. So
oh my
it is
god.
gonna put its 2 claws down and like take a break on its next turn, which I think is we got some time. Fate, you are stabilized, but you're still at 0. You are
So how
knocked
do I
out.
do that?
Someone has to heal. You don't have to make a save. Is
Oh,
essentially
it
what
just sits like this?
they protected you from making a save.
So I get up.
You can't get up. You're at 0. They
So
have
I
to heal
sit
you.
there.
You're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
So then I just miss a turn.
Unfortunately, that's the case.
Ooh, D&D's fun.
Yeah, you can't do anything, but you don't risk dying.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Riviera, what are you doing?
I'm just being cheeky.
So I'm trying to get through quickly. So
Is Plus standing there, right? He's not like prone on the ground. He's
I
standing.
would say you like as part of the sentinel flavor, you've kind of like hit his knee or like hit his ankle again to like knock him off balance. So he's kind of lost that movement. He is not prone or like any conditions applied to him at the moment.
Okay. Trying to think what form they would take, but you see Riviera kind of just like starts to poof out his fur, and oh man.
It's a horse poop out of its fur.
you know, like metaphorically, how a horse poofs out its fur.
Like on Hercules.
Thank you.
Do horses?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That wasn't a horse.
Is
They
it-
have hair. I
Yeah,
don't
I was
think
gonna
they
say
have
his horse. I think it's
fur.
horse hair. I think you're right.
Horse hair, like the hair kind of sticks out further on end.
It's not how
And-
that works.
Yeah, and just kind of starts like scraping at the ground, and he's gonna cast Conjure Animals. And you see a horde of barn owls flying down into Claw. Claw's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
as Riviera casts Conjure Animals.
Here's all your owls.
Yeah.
30 saving throw.
A group of owls is called a parliament.
Wow.
That's sweet.
I'm gonna give
Because-
I'm gonna give Elpis inspiration for the Parliament and Fate
Yeah.
a inspiration for the horsehair.
And you just hear Riviera say
You're
to
an
Claw,
inspiration slut, and I love it.
Parliament is in session.
That's good.
None of the Americans understand that, but
Yes, for
Even
an
if
you
extensive
think
American
government is in
audience.
session,
both
they
our,
would
both our
understand.
viewers must be thrilled.
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe.
Wait, where's my inspiration?
The heroic inspiration,
Here
right,
we
right,
go.
right
Click
where
the
your mouse.
button.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have to do this, right?
You have it. You have it. You're good. Should be low. Okay. All right. All right.
I'll walk in the mud.
What did he roll?
That was a 9.
9. So he fails. He's gonna take 20 points of slashing damage
Oh no.
Yeah, fuck
as they
you.
claw at his face.
Good. He killed the dove when he first showed up. So yeah, suck it.
Oh no, he is not looking great.
Andrea has no mercy for anyone who shows violence
only
towards
time-
birds.
I hear her swear and be like, as like mean as like, good, killed a bird. Fuck you.
Guy got stabbed. Kid's in danger. But he got the bird. Fuck him.
Blood. We're out for
Fair.
murder.
All right.
To be
the
fair, that was out of character. Ilif cares a lot about the kid and the people.
No. This is in character. She turns murderous. I love it.
So the wyvern lands next to Danico, Ilif, and Elpis. You see it stick out its two talon, or like its 2 feet with talons, waiting to be manicured, and is going to try and save against this.
Does
charm.
the wyvern have big talons?
It fails the save, so it's going to continue with that action. All right, Ilif, you're up next. Owl, you're on deck.
Do I see Elpis coming in with the kid, with Caleb?
You see
Or
a
is it
wall,
behind-
You see a wall of Elpises.
I see a wall of Elpis.
Yeah, it's
There's-
clockwork. It's clockwork LPs.
There's 4 Elpises.
Kind of
What's a
fun.
group
That
of
is
LPs called?
That's amazing.
L
Okay.
pieces, Reese's pieces.
An entourage?
An entourage. Okay.
I don't know.
A murder.
I'll go with whatever you come up with.
A murder of LPs.
Um,
I like LPs Reese's pieces.
I can't talk to. Okay, I'll go to. Okay. I'll go to. Mr. Wyvern, what is it? I
Mr.
speak for this town. Please tell us what you're doing here. Maybe we can help. Were you brought here? Are you angry at something? Like, it's not supposed to be like this. We're supposed to be able to live peacefully with one another. What is going on?
I've hungered to come into this place for so long, and now I get to reap in all of its riches and very good manicures. He's under the effects of a charm, so
Okay, could there's honestly there's so much more for you to eat that has like more meat on the bone in the Jorge's. Not here. In there, not here. There's like we're all too skinny. There's no water, no milk, like nothing.
are you a traveler?
won't like
of
it
the
here, we're like
Jorges?
toothpicks.
Because
There's
it's-
some milk.
No.
It's pretty slim pickings for my diet. I like to feast on human flesh.
Okay. That's
Eater
a
human.
problem. That's a problem. Ilif is gonna hold
I'm willing to look aside for the cuticle care.
God.
Ilif is gonna hold.
You get an inspiration for that. You're welcome.
Sound or image of an object. She'll hold, if I can, Starry Wisp for when this spell wears off, and she's just gonna try and shuttle like people away and into buildings and get them
Love it.
away.
Perfect. Yeah.
And she's gonna, if the spell does go off, she's gonna try and aim for like an eye, like a flashbang kind of situation, is what she's gonna try and do.
Owl,
That's the plan. Try and get people inside.
Owl, what are you doing?
All right. First things first. Owl is going to take the second healing potion that was given to him by Riviera. And is Faith stabilized like conscious or unconscious?
I'm unconscious.
Oh gosh.
All right. Down the hatch then.
Wait, what?
He's feeding you the potion.
Oh, you're feeding me the potion?
Yeah.
Now, does it look like the same as the milking of Sean last time? Just
There is like a hint of white cloudiness to each potion. Riviera likes when he makes it, he likes to make it his own blend.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Andrea looks
As
so
she
disappointed.
don't have to contribute to this terrible part of this campaign.
Inspiration.
He does make his own. I'll take it.
Locally
when I was
sourced.
telling
You can have an inspiration, but I don't like it.
You know, when I was
Very-
telling
very
our
locally
admins about,
sourced.
I was telling our admins about D&D today, I didn't tell them so much about the milking part. I think that's probably for the best.
Why ever
I did-
not? Brought up every session.
Did you tell them how much you like to burn down houses? Did that come up?
Happens every session too.
So you get healed.
It's not as accessible if we get into that. I get healed in how much?
2d4 plus 2. And you feel a little bit weird about
You
it.
roll that? Do you
Fun.
roll it?
No.
I roll it?
Somebody roll it.
D4 plus 2? Why wouldn't they
So
roll
that's
it?
your bonus action. While this is getting sorted out, what's you doing with your main action?
So remind me again. So Claw is currently
He's
being
been-
like
Free.
he's
you-
pinned and getting like scratched by a bunch of owls. And so if he's pinned, what does that give me advantage on things or?
I don't think he's. Is he prone? No advantage.
Oh, he just can't move.
He's indisposed by being swarmed by these things.
All right, dagger it is.
Okay.
Because I don't think anything else. Literally, I don't think anything else I have will work on him. Well, actually, that's not true. Okay. Oh. I don't understand how this works. I don't. Okay, never mind. I'll just use the dagger for now. Hey,
Good
nat
roll.
20.
Oh.
That's amazing.
On
All right. So as you plunge the dagger, what's the damage?
So I rolled an. Wait, what is that? So 8,
Total.
and then 8 total.
I think
Oh yeah. It already did it for me.
It
Okay.
automatically adds the critical damage.
Okay, 8 damage.
Owl. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Wow.
he's a big baddie. Good for you.
All right. So he's
Fire.
pinned, but not on the ground. So like he's just like kind of like standing up. Okay. I think Owl is not a physically strong character or anything like that. And so after, having just like gotten up from being incapacitated, he's just gonna kind of like get up like unsteadily and just kind of like lunge with the dagger like right in front of him and like basically like plunge it right into the gut of this character.
Just before you do,
Oh,
Come on.
come on.
a voice,
You coward.
a voice inside your head says, "Be careful where you stab. You will make an excellent host. Watch the face."
And
Watch the
nail.
face.
As you plunge your dagger into Claw, into his chest,
Is it a venom?
he collapses down to his knees, falling limp.
And as he does, Owl, as the character collapses, says, "Now you will never lay a hand on my mistress again."
Oh.
Again.
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 Okay, it has lost all meaning.
Again and again and again and again and again.
All
Oh, he
right,
put his weird backward hands on her.
okay.
What do you mean, my backward hands?
No, not you.
Wow.
Blah.
All right,
Oh.
we're gonna cut over to
Oh, I
Elpis because you're up next. Before we come back to resolve what's going on over there.
Okay. So a couple items of housekeeping. So Elpis's purpose in this world, in her life, is to spread inspiration and hope and faith. And so kind of like a pride of lions, when Elpis is in the mirror image form, it's going to be a hope of Elpis's. So they're
Oh.
going to be coming to spread hope and spread inspiration to the
Love
people
it.
that she
Love
serves.
it.
Second order of housekeeping, Andrea, I wanted to ask, when you tried to command the wyvern, did you just fail? Like, did it just succeed its throw, or was it?
No, it succeeded its throw.
It succeeded. Okay. But it is also already going to Danico for the pedicure, right?
But we don't know how long that lasts.
Yeah. I'm just not sure if it's gonna disappear after Claw dies, or if there's something bigger that's controlling all of this. That's what I'm wondering about.
It's like there's been things banging at the door and not able to get in, and now that Claw's taken down the door. It's like Jurassic Park when they're out of there. I don't know why I try to make pop culture references. The door's open.
I like it.
I like
Nobody
it.
appreciates the Jurassic Park reference, Andrea.
So,
My
so
mistake.
Wow.
So as
I'll
I
do
stand
some research
there,
on things from the 80s next time. Sorry, Courtney.
Fuck.
Well, you see, it's like
I'm gonna use
Microsoft
my-
Paint.
I'm going to use my Celestial Revelation, which I think should still keep my mirror image, because that's not, like, neither of them are concentration or anything. And I'd like to use Inner Radiance, and I'd like to say to the wyvern, let the people of this town and their goodwill show you the correct way. And I cast Inner Radiance, and I'm going to shed a bright light in the 10 feet that's kind of surrounding the wyvern, and a dim light in the outer circle, the area where we are and where Caleb is, and potentially, I'm not sure if I can also get Ilef or not, but in that kind of general zone. And it needs to succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Or wait, sorry, charisma, let me double check that. No, it doesn't need to do anything. It's just going to take 3 damage every turn. At
Fuck.
the end of each of my turns. So that's what's going to happen. Yeah.
That's
That's your
really
bonus
cool.
action? Is that action or bonus action?
That's a I'm assuming it's a bonus action, actually, so I get to do more.
Is it because it's wait, I have a question. If there's 4 of you, is that quadrupled?
No, I don't think
Mirror
so.
images makes it harder.
Still just her casting it.
So every time I try to attack Elpis.
Oh, okay. That's it. It doesn't do anything else. It's more of an illusion.
Okay, so that's just my bonus action, and then I think for my action, what I'm going to do is, sorry, I got distracted by Cam's tinkering. I want to leave it there, actually. I think I'm just gonna spread my L pieces out a little bit to try and make more of a wall between Caleb and Marianne. Yeah, spread my hope out.
oh.
Okay. Cool. I like that. And we will go to Claw is just a puddle of blood and guts on the ground. The fur is starting to kind of like shed a little bit, weirdly enough, as it's just kind of like falling off of it, like anything that's holding its fur on as it's going limp. But CB, you are next in the order.
Everybody's up now, right?
Yep.
Has Owl act?
And you have a bunch of owls swirling around you, like the bats in Dark Knight.
Nice. Has Owl themselves acted any differently?
Sorry, what do you mean? Like after
Killing him?
Claw was killed?
Yeah.
Not especially. Like,
Uh,
wait, we're not, because we're not out of like initiative order, right?
Are the owls attacking us here?
No, they're Riviera's owls.
Oh right.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to my roots, and first thing I'm gonna do is loot his pockets and find that foot.
You find the foot.
Oh my gosh.
Like, easily enough. Give me an investigation check to see if you find anything else.
Ooh, this is a good roll.
Are you gonna give the foot back to Kane?
That's the goal. I mean, Kane's. We got to bring Kane back to life, but
Do we?
one body part. Do we?
Can
Investigation.
anybody do that?
22.
22. Okay.
Dude, that's pretty good.
You do find a few things on him.
I thought he was like a big puddle. Otherwise, I would have.
You find a I didn't think you beat him. I didn't prep all this stuff. You find a mace tied to his belt.
I take that.
Okay. And then you also find a small pendant,
I literally thought you were going to say you
About-
take that too.
250 gold pieces, and about 100 silver pieces. You also
Hey, I
find,
hope we're gonna split that.
you also find that he's wearing a ring.
I take that.
A ring? Didn't you say I do this at the start?
So I take all of that. I mean, I don't put it on right now. I just pocket it.
Yeah, sounds good.
You don't want to put on the item?
I will, but not in the middle of combat.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'll just like freeform here. What are you guys doing as a group on this side, and then we'll jump back to the wyvern side.
I mean,
On the
does the
wyvern
Jorge
side or on-
start? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna let CB. What are you doing first? Let's figure out.
I just want to know if the Jorge starts coming back. Or like, is the dome going back up, or is it still torn down?
It's gone.
Okay, fuck, we got to figure that out.
Yup.
I'll leave it there. I'll just pretend I'm like I'm still searching him. Other folks can go.
You're like pretending to the people.
No, I mean like I was in the middle of I was searching him, so that'll
Okay.
be what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Next up, Danico starts painting the wyvern's nails, putting down a base layer. I'll ask Ilif and Elpis, what are you guys doing on this side?
I think Ilif will kind of like walk very slowly over to Elpis and just stare at this Goliath painting the talons of a wyvern for a hot second with a confused expression on her face. And are there still other things? Like, are there still imps and things around us? Are the streets still...
You very much still hear this. The town is buzz with screams, shrieks, people scattering, banging, crashing. You start to see smoke kind of billowing in some spots. Like the town is still very much active, and I can dig into that a little bit more. We probably won't do that like right now, right in this moment, as you're dealing with the wyvern threat. But it is very much a busy atmosphere right
Okay. I guess I'll just like as I'm trying to kind of clear out this area, because Eilif would be telling people, go inside, lock your doors. We will get back to you with instructions. Like, stay safe. Like, do not come outside. And she'll be trying desperately to get people indoors, but she'll go to Elpis and be like,
As you do, a small little
Oh.
child runs by, and it's like, looking for their parent, and you're able to kind of like point them off towards what looks like a guardian or an adult, and she says, Drake Warden,
Drake.
take this. It's bring me good luck. If you're gonna lead us out, I want you to have it, and hands you a little friendship bracelet.
oh, is it like handmade?
It's handmade. It's got little jewels all around, and then one kind of like almost like a quartz stone that's been polished into a small ball that's hanging off like a dangle.
I love
Like a
that.
Steve.
Yeah.
Eilif has like so many beaded bracelets and like beads tied into her hair
Yeah.
and things like that. She's
So-
gonna like shove it on as quick as she
Yeah.
can and usher the child
Well, it
off.
does this little rock, that little bead. As you put it on, you notice that there's like water swishing in it. It's like liquid core.
Oh, that is so cool, like
Oh.
dice. That's
That's
really
pretty
neat.
sweet. Sponsored by Dispel.
I
This
love that.
your bracelets.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Okay.
She's gonna get distracted for a second and then she's gonna go to Elpis and say, I might be able to charm this thing so that it attacks the other things that I tell it to attack, but it's risky. What do you think?
I like it, and maybe I can help. Maybe we can work together with a charm, and I can use my charm magic with your charm magic, and maybe we'll have a fighting chance on this thing.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. We can use this and then we'll have to take care of it, but we can use this for now. Do you go
Let's do
first
it.
or do I go first?
Are you guys doing a joint charm?
We'd like to do
Yeah.
a joint charm.
Explain
Yeah.
what you're both doing, and I'll try and work it in together as like a combined thing. I think this is cool.
Eilif was gonna try and do Crown of Madness, where I can pick the next target of this thing, and it has to attack what I pick, and then it can move on its own. That's what she was gonna try and do.
And I think what I will do is I'm deciding between command or I have command, suggestion, and charm person, but I might just do charm person and get it to be like on our side.
It is the superior.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how I'll do
I'm
this
gonna
is
do
the
a
charm
third-
person would make sense to have first.
Okay,
as you
I'm gonna do a
and then
third
it-
level. Wait, does
Okay.
that make sense? Hold on, let me read
I
that.
think that it just adds more targets when you go higher.
Yeah. Oh, that might not be. No, I don't need that. So I'll just do the regular one then. Okay.
5 plus. No, it's not going to get there. It is charmed, as you can see it kind of glaze over. Wow, you are. Wow, you are very. Okay, you are very friendly in this town. Maybe I
We-
misjudged you. Tasty treats.
You definitely might have, and it is, a good lesson for the future just to seek to understand people's intentions and to treat people with respect. So I'm so glad
And
we're on the
not
same
eat them.
page now.
I
And
would-
not
Yeah.
eat them. I'm so glad we're thinking the same way.
Fucking
Um,
after school special.
You and I are
I-
like this.
I think this is a good idea, but what should I eat instead? As you cast the Crown of Magic, or Crown of Madness, what does it have to do?
It's a wisdom save. As Eilif is gonna try and make a pretty little like daisy chain sort of situation.
Oh, daisy chain crown.
And with your bardic inspiration, can that be used to lower somebody else's roll, or is it just adding mine? Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Wisdom. That's only a 9. Come on. Yes, it is affected by this Crown of Madness. It's like, oh, I feel hungry all of a sudden.
Well,
And-
Growled.
and you feel like some type of link where you can kind of point it in the direction of a target.
That's so good because look, there's a like whole thing of imps over there, And look, there's a displacer beast over there, and look at the spider over there.
But I haven't
Take
got
your
my
pick.
I haven't got my hollow taco yet.
Your what?
Good one.
Love
That's
that.
very good.
Point of inspiration
we're
for
gonna-
a YouTube influencer reference from 5 years
It's just
ago.
a nail polish brand. It's literally just a
No,
brand.
it's
that-
not. It's from a
It's an
YouTuber.
It's an Ottawa-based
I know.
An
YouTuber.
Ottawa-based YouTuber.
I know,
created
but it still is. It still is just a nail polish brand. That's
That's
All
what
true.
right,
it
we're
did.
gonna jump back to the other group.
Hollow
As
taco.
you're all standing in front of this, what are you guys doing? Standing around Claus as you hear clatter, explosion, well,
Rose
not
such a
explosions, like
clatter.
fire, screaming. You hear someone shout out, "Oh, oh no! They destroyed the PetSmart."
Okay, can I do something?
What are you guys doing?
Can I do something?
Sure.
Can-
I'm asking.
Can I go? Hold up. There's a way I can go to see my god, the gloam pelt thing. Gate to the gloaming court. While you wear the robe, you can use an action to enter the court of gloaming.
Yep.
You remain there until you use an action to return to your plane you were on. Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
So you disappear
Yeah.
to another plane. Okay.
Okay, Leichelle. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Leichelle.
You gotta cross off PetSmart because it's
Okay.
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
What is the rest of you guys doing?
I mean, I think my owl's first reaction would have been he would have turned around after stabbing Claw to say, "Are you okay? Did they hurt?" And Fate just disappears in front of his eyes and he goes, "Oh, okay."
And you hear a voice. It looks like she doesn't need you.
No, she needs me.
Oh, interesting.
CB Riviera.
I know what's happening.
I'm gonna just like run over to the side here and check for monsters, see if there are any like other commotion.
Okay. Nothing here. CB.
And I keep looking. Like
No,
I got.
I want to go to CB here.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I guess I don't. I mean, as far as we know, the bad guy's dead. So I was thinking the same as Sean. Like, I would just make sure that everything's good to go, and then we got to figure out how
Not
to
good
get
to
the dome
go.
back
There's
down.
screaming. There's Jorge.
But like all the monsters are gone, so
Yeah.
I'd be.
They're not.
Yeah.
What's left?
I don't
I don't
think
know.
they're gone.
They're not
Everyone-
gone.
No, but the wyvern's talking to you. But you guys are with the wyvern. I guess
Yes.
my point. Like, the guy's down and dead.
No, but there's
The elk went off.
Yeah,
Right?
there's still. But I think we should assume that there are still lots of creatures.
I thought they had disappeared into the horror.
No, because the words are off.
This is the Jorge's now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah.
We are the Jorges.
Fuck off, you know what I mean. If there's still commotion and stuff, then I'm gonna head in the direction of the nearest commotion.
Okay.
Is there still commotion?
There is commotion, so you're gonna start heading off in this direction. Towards where they said they're gonna destroy the PetSmart. You
Yeah.
can just go down the road. There's all sorts. Which way are we gonna start going?
Yeah, no, yeah, I'll go where the PetSmart, the smart pets, the PetSmart was destroyed.
Shop smart. Shop. Pet smart.
Matt.
Sorry, Sid. What?
Owl.
Nobody gets my references.
I didn't hear it all.
As you
I don't
see,
think.
as you see Fate disappear, and the other two starting to run away.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I think I've like turned and sort of reached out and I say, "My mistress has left me again."
No.
Wait a second.
And you hear a voice saying, "Good, because I don't need you either." As you start to feel your insides starting to pull, ripping.
What?
As your skull explodes.
What?
As you start
Oh
to
my-
see a large insectoid creature, CB and Riviera, you see this kind of rising up. You see one leg, two legs, three legs, starting to raise this chitinous parasite emerging over the body of Claw, rising up 10 feet, 11 feet, 12 feet. the legs keep coming as you see this 100-legged creature standing 20 feet tall above you, exploding out. You see the viscera of the image that was Owl flying across, hitting the field around you. Some of it hits UCB, just like gore. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Wow.
Oh man.
Disgusting.
Wow.
Al, you cool, bro?
Where did those 100 legs come from?
Matt, why?
How
Why?
did they all
Just
pack
why?
into that?
That is
He,
a
he
question.
wanted out of this.
I'm gonna
campaign.
jump us back in with a quick little like after credits. Fate.
Ooh.
You land in a gloaming
The gloaming court.
the gloaming court.
Are we on? Are we streaming?
Yes, just quickly. I'll do this as a little side one. As you land here, the area around you is fall-like, leaves blowing, cold wind. You feel an energy pulse in your deck of cards.
My dick.
You pull your deck out, and you see that the card has a new face, a new image on one of them, and that's where we'll end.